Hello and welcome to another Good Game Empire livestream. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes for you to join the livestream, so it's gonna be a bit more fast today. And yeah, I need to have my preview, to have basically everything ready to be streaming for you. Alright, the notification is on my phone as well, so I hope it's gonna be sent to everyone, all my subscribers. Let me just open the preview of my live stream. It's there. Okay, great. Yep. So as you can see in the title and thumbnail, I mean on the Discord server, the thumbnail got like it was read wrong by the bot. But anyways, it's server war. So server war, which means that there is a lot of fire today. Yep. So I've got this like animation correct now, so it doesn't make any sound. Actually, I was unable to make this quiet, to make this more quieter, this sound of this transition, so it just doesn't make any sound. I think that's just better than a lot of noise it made on the previous live stream, but it's still a great transition, I hope. And yes, this is my beautiful castle. Alright, I hope you can see everything clearly. Yep. So yep, this is basically my castle. It is on fire. As you can see, my alliance mates have some attacks. Alright, now this is actually not mostly, but part of this was like fake attacks, like tool burners, but bigger, because now they don't work if they are too small. Anyways, big tool burners there, and as you can see, some big attacks. We don't have the biggest attacks now because we also had the attacks like 14,500, something like this. So it was actually pretty hard to defend that kind of attacks, but those we have now are, it's up to like 7, maybe 8,000. It's even okay, but over this, it's making a lot of losses in your, a lot of casualties in your defenses. So that's pretty painful. All right. Yeah, my cat just wants to get out right after I start live streaming as usual. Hello, Tommy Thompson. Welcome. I unfortunately cannot read this language, so I cannot spell your name, but welcome anyways. The purple icon viewer. AGP 33 Media Sama Shamari. Welcome all. And I can actually show you some reports. Welcome EA or AE. I can show you some reports because I've got plenty of them, so I can show you some. And those are pretty interesting. So I think this was, is there anything interesting? No, this is small attacks. And later, like 1 hour ago, I was streaming in Polish, and obviously this is a war on Polish server. And the live stream on Polish channel was very widely watched, so there was like 80 people watching or something like this at the peak viewer amount. And I got a lot of attacks, maybe not a lot, but huge attacks. I will show you in a second. I got plenty of attacks because I was live streaming, so I was exposed to people who want to show their attacks on the live stream, you know. And so I got some attacks, and I moved to another alliance which we have packed with, and we work together. So I got some more defenses. I showed one in the Discord. Yeah, the cat just wants to get out because it comes like every 5 minutes. Yep. Alright. And it's gonna be the same in like 5 minutes, but the other way to get in. Anyways, yeah, we have some attacks, but I want to show you mainly these reports because we've got interesting attacks. So the first attack wasn't actually that hard, but after this it was a bit harder. So okay, you can see everything good. Yeah, after this, I mean, with this first attack, I didn't receive support, so it was only my defenders, 350,000 my defenders, and it was pretty okay because this was, I mean, I stopped him on the flank, so it wasn't that hard to stop this. There was like 1.5k attackers on the flank, and later there was bigger attacks. So this was the biggest attack, I think. Well, 12k is pretty a huge attack to defend, but this was also only my defenders, or maybe just a little of support, and it was 1-to-1, so it was pretty similar. Okay, isn't it too loud? I hope no. Well, yeah, so this is the second attack. I obviously didn't manage to hold the flank because it was too strong. It was mid 10 mainly, or mid 5 mainly, but anyways, it was hard to hold this, and as you can see, courtyard 330, unit limit on flanks 268. So it's basically pretty strong commander, but this isn't the strongest I had, because there are some commanders with 440 courtyard bonus, so that's ridiculous, seriously. Alright, but those are my attacks, and I unfortunately changed my Hall of Legends to defensive setup right before those attacks hit the target, and I didn't get the bonus from Hall of Legends. Yeah, but anyways, I managed to get through the flank. Like, it was pretty close because in the 11th wave I managed to get on plus 30 there, and as you can see, yeah, with mid 5 or something like this, no, mid 8 9, yeah, 8 9s, and I managed to get on the courtyard and to kill 6.4 thousand. So it's pretty good. My commander had some bonuses, as you can see there, but it wasn't too great because I didn't have enough like rubies and all that stuff to have the best of these items. But I tried to make it at least pretty decent, pretty moderate strength of these elements. So I've got 240 courtyard, 212 flanks, 180 melee, 190 range. So it's decent, I would say. And the second attack is killed a bit more, even if they had more defenders. So yeah, it was pretty similar attack. And I managed to get by the flank there way easier, as you can see there. And I think he didn't have a defensive Hall of Legends, and the first one had, actually. Alright, and then more defenses, and this is what I sent in my Discord server, actually. So I received some support from our partnered alliance. We have pact with them, so I went for some defenders, and that's how it went. So this was horrors. This was horrors. This wasn't any mid units in the attack, but I didn't manage to hold the flank anyways. It was very difficult to hold the flank in this attack, as you can see there. Yeah, so this was the first one. The second one is seriously the same. This one was a bit stronger because it had the mid units in there, and I also didn't manage to hold the flank, unfortunately. So as you can see, it's 5 million, to 5,000 there, and the commander was a bit stronger than this mine commander. And alright, anything more? Yeah, the same attack but on the outpost. So on the outpost I lost more because there was not a lot of defenders, and yeah, the same on this outpost, but this was actually a bit easier to defend. And that's all. Then really small attacks, I didn't defend that because I don't have enough. I mean, I have 350,000 defenders, right? But defending this is really hard because we're getting those attacks every single day. Yeah, so basically that's how it looks now. Only 4 attacks on our alliance, but 2 attacks on me. Alright, and today's subject's gonna be mostly to attack them. So I didn't start about the most important thing, so who are we fighting with? Because that's really important. So we are fighting with Apocalypse. I think I can easily say this in English because it's just this meaning in English. So Apocalypse is Apocalypse in English. And Silence is, and this is our enemy. Apocalypse is our enemy. And we are together, so Huzarzy Śmierci, pretty hard to pronounce in other languages than Polish. And Silence is Gold is our partner, so we are fighting together. Silence is Gold and Huzarzy Śmierci against Apocalypse. So that's our enemy number 1 in the rankings, but they've lost approximately 60 million might points since the start, and the start was 2 days ago. Am I lagging? Was lagging with the microphone, or let me check. No, everything should be fine. No, the audio is fine, I think. Yes, the audio is fine, so it might be some difficulties on your PC or something. Alright, so this alliance lost like from 330, so they lost 65 million, and we've lost nearly 90. I would say so. We've lost the biggest amount. We've lost a lot of might points, but still we have some defenders, so some attackers. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it looks like now. Yes, please keep English in the chat if possible. I would be very happy for this. Alright, and those 3 attacks are small attacks, so I can ignore this. Yeah, so the subject for today is gonna be to attack them, because I have still a few attacks I want to make. So I want to make attacks, and it's really hard for me to find opponents there, because I was playing there for nearly 2 years. So I was playing there for nearly 2 years, and I know most of these people. I know them from TeamSpeak. We spoke together, and yeah, I'm no longer in this alliance, but it's hard for me to attack people I know. Yeah, but I try not to attack mostly those who I know the best. So yeah, but this is war, and we were receiving attacks, a lot of attacks from them, and you know, mainly attacks from people who have like 40 or 50 million might points, because those are he's not actually sending a lot. Janosik is not actually sending a lot of attacks, but Mashkar, he is sending a lot of attacks, so that is our main problem, I would say. Palivoda is also sending a pretty huge amount of attacks. Yeah, Koretumf as well. And I can't see any other. And he is sending, yeah, Wind of Change is sending a lot of attacks. So that's how it looks now. And alright, so I want to find some targets, but maybe not in kingdoms, because the problem is I have, I can show you, this is the same that like my commander in the reports I showed you a while ago. So I have these combat elements, like temporary build items, as you can see there. So 180 combat melee, 190 ranged, 240 courtyard, and 212 units on the flank. So that's how my commander looks, and let's make something out of this. So I basically have like 90,000 units, offensive units. Yeah, just like there. 94,000, and I need to use it. Yeah. Alright, so let's find some targets, and we'll be sending attacks. Let me just check Discord in a second. Alright. Yeah, as I said, it's really hard to find targets, but let's check him, for example. I've checked like half of their castles before, so alright. And what's there? Oh, there's a lot of units actually. There's a lot of, what's this level of this? 0, okay. So there's a lot of defenders. A defensive Hall of Legends, you can easily see that when they have 5 defensive tools, because that's the main profit of defensive Hall of Legends. Beat them. Yeah, it's not that easy. I would say, talking about the situation and who is winning, who is losing, I would say that it's pretty much the same situation for both of the groups. Talking about Apocalypse on the one side, and 2 of our alliances, Silence is Gold and Huzarzy, together. So if we count those 2 against this one, I would say it's pretty similar situation. They have some stronger players, but we have more players. They have, I think, a bit more players with defensive Hall of Legends. And it's mostly looking like free-to-play players have no units. I mean, they have units, but on the bird, you know, on the bird. And in main castles, they have fire castellans. So basically, they're putting their units on the bird and putting fire casts in their castles, and that's how it looks like. And the pay-to-win players, the Ruby players, are have like hundreds of thousands of defenders on the castles, and they don't. I mean, they send them to bird, obviously, but they don't use fire cast. They just have these defenders all the time. All right, so yeah, trying to find something between them. And as you can also see, I lost like 8 million might points, so I lost half of my might points on this war, because I lost 400,000 defenders during this war. so I lost a really huge amount, but I still have half of this. Yeah, and the war started 2 days ago. I mean, for us 2 days ago, and for Silence is Gold 3 days ago. Is the Huawei still letting you purchase from game? I think it should, or are we talking about the promotional or like normal shopping? Because about promotional, I think it's already gone. This special offer with cashback. But normal purchases should work just fine, I think. Right, what is this? I don't understand why is he sending this. Like, there's no point of this, but alright. Alright, and here we have a very interesting target because they have 11,000 units. And that's not a lot, but that's just good amount to hit and to kill all of them, hopefully, if they don't support it. And I only have 9 waves of attack because I have the defensive Hall of Legends. That's a little problem. So yeah, I'm probably going to skip that because I use the defensive Hall of Legends today. But well, I've got to skip it to make some good attacks. Anyways, yeah. I'm not planning to go on defensive all the time, but I don't have a lot of offensive units. Yeah, but I will need to switch 2 times, and I think second time is even more expensive. But anyways, I got to do this. Alright, defense defeat, wow, great. I've got to do this because I still want to send some attacks. Well, yeah, let's just skip and... Alright, I'll make the Hall of Legends. So offensive Hall of Legends now. Alright, I need 56, so... Yeah, I need to max it basically. I need this. This is super important. The one problem with defensive Hall of Legends is, I mean, you can get this from the second row, but the cost of army, of sending army, is really enormous. Hello, I don't speak Arabic unfortunately, so I'd love you guys to speak English in the chat as well, you know. That would be really great. Hello Simi, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, to the English live stream. Alright, so yeah, I need this of course. Like this, the courtyard, the speed on outbound journey. Yep, this as well. Alright, the wave. Tools. Alright, and what else we've got here? Yeah, I think just melee, 1, 2, alright. So, what's your server? PL1, basically. Yeah, I could put this in the name, like full name of the server. But anyways, alright, so this is gonna be the first target actually. PvP1, and I have my preset here. Alright, so this is the preset for waves, for usual waves. This is the preset for this wave. Alright, let's fill it with units. And for 7th. Alright, that's how the attack looks like. And I'm filling it with some melee units in the middle. Because I have a lot of melee units. I have like 80,000 of them or something like this. And I just need to use them to not have more melee than ranged. Because, well, you need mostly ranged in the attacks to make them work, basically. Alright. Yeah, that's good. And that's good. Alright, so I can go there. And as you can see, the attack is gonna have something like, yeah, 9,000, nearly 9,000. Why the war? Basically, it's hard to explain why the war is in general, but starting from the beginning, well, the Alliance Apocalypse declared war on Silence is Gold, and we are working together, and we are like allies to Silence is Gold. So Huzarzy, we are in pact with Silence. So Apocalypse attacked Silence is Gold, and we, Huzarzy, reacted to this because we are working together, and we attacked Apocalypse. We declared war on Apocalypse as well. Yeah, so the first strike from Apocalypse to Silence is Gold was on 5th of November, sorry. And we striked 1 day after, so on 6th of November, so yesterday basically. Alright, so I made the attack there. That is interesting. What does he have in main castle? Because I've made some good attacks at. Alright, failed. No, that's not good. Yeah, but I had plenty of good attacks at him. I sent like attacks with 7,000 units and I killed like 20 something thousand. Yeah, video for new glory. Video for new glory events. I was planning it, but because of the war and because of like we knew that the war is the war is going to be on following days, so I was totally taken by preparing. Show lost death. I can show you if you want. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, it's just small attacks. It's small attacks because I have fire cast. I have fire cast there because I have my units on bird because I receive big attacks often. How long till the Nomad event ends? I'll see in a second. Oh, seriously, 2 fails in a row. And there's like 12% for a fail. Interesting. You play in World 1. Yeah, nice. But in World 1 it's a problem because it's not... now it's not a default server, so... Is it like full of players or there's not really a lot of players in World 1? That's what's interesting for me. Alright, I can make attack on this as well. Okay, so this is... Is there enough? Not really. So I can fill it with... It's gonna give me E ranged? Yes, that's good. Okay, so yeah, this is for the 7th wave and it's ranged there. And for the second... Alright, and for the second wave. Yeah, so that's my process of attack. This thing goes for all waves. This thing goes for 2nd and 7th. And from 6th to the end, excluding the 7th, I put the melee units to have a bit of them on the courtyard. And we'll see how those attacks go. We were actually planning to make a top in Beyond the Horizon, but yeah. And I would maybe make some more videos about Horizon, but now we have war. So I had a plan to make some content, but basically because of this it's gonna be harder. I'm also gonna make some content from the war. Yeah. Are you free to play? Basically I've spent some money in the game, but during this war I haven't spent any, and I'm not planning to spend a lot in this war actually, So yeah. I would say it's free to play during war, but I will do some for sure. Do some pay to win plays, let's call it. But yeah. Alright, so I'll try to find battle reports from my defenses where I got attacked during night. I got mass attack, and it was really hard to defend because after the 9th attack, I got out of tools because of the attacks, and it was really easy to get on their courtyard, and I lost 400,000 defenders. So let me quickly search. For this battle reports. Well, it was like it was so many. It was so many of these defenses. Oh yes, it's no, this one. Yeah, there's like okay, this is the first one, or is it the second one? No, this is the second one. Just take a look at this screenshot. Alright, it's way too big. Yeah, just take a look at this screenshot, and before take a look at... Alright, this is the first part, I guess. I mean, this is the second part, and the first I'm gonna show you right now. Yeah, so this is the first part from those attacks on me. So I had like, as you can see there, why was there that huge change? Alright, because he goes like this. Yeah, so there was 455,000 defenders, mid defenders, and I got mass attack, as you can see there, obviously. And well, yeah, I was out of tools probably somewhere there after, yeah, 10 or 11 attacks, because this was 11 waves of attacks. So I lost tools at this point, and I was losing a lot of units, as you can see there. So it's just how the war looks like against some players who have really a lot of units to put in the war. Yeah, so I thought like going to sleep. I thought like, yeah, 450,000 defenders are gonna stop them, and no one is going to decide to attack me. Well, I was wrong, and I got cleared out of all of these defenders basically. So yeah, that's how it looked at the end. Even more casualties because there was not many defenders, and that's what you've asked about. The mass defense was just like that, and that's why I got a bit less might points that I had previously. It's not. I mean, I can't say it's not a big deal. It's kind of a big deal, but well, this happens in the war, and this is how the war looks. So that's also why I sent my all my units on the bird, and I just put fire casts in my castles, and that's how the war looks like for me now. From my point, yeah. So this is how it looked like. Did you buy those defenders that you had previously? I mean, those defenders there are recruited. This is all recruited, so this was especially painful to me because this was all recruited defenders, and it took like 2 or 3 months of recruiting on 8 castles all the time. And basically, yeah, this was a lot of recruiting basically, and I got cleared out of everything from recruiting. But I still have like 400,000 defenders in green. Oh, sorry, it's a bit less. It's 275 and 100,000. Expect no, it's two. So it's 340,000. So it's still enough to defend some attacks. But well, there was a lot of attacks on me, as you can see there. Will there be a tutorial, a guide for the foreign invasion? Yes, there will be on the next one. Sorry, I didn't have enough time to record on that one, so the next one I'm gonna record about this. Alright, so my attacks are where? Where are they? They are there. Alright, and I can also hunt for some castles which don't have really a lot of units, but they are in kingdoms, so they don't actually pay that much attention to kingdoms. And it's really easy to kill units on kingdoms because they just don't pay attention that much from my perspective to the kingdoms. And it's really a good strategy to... Whoops, that one cannot work probably because I got cashed with the espionage. Alright, yeah, so as I said, this is like 8,000 and it's pretty easy to kill this. I don't have more waves, but even with a small attack, will I kill this? Not probably, no, it's not. Maybe no, but even if I don't kill this, I can send this. Alright. Yeah, I can send this. When I have only 6 waves, I use this preset. Only second wave has shields, and off we go. And it's a really good strategy to hunt for smaller players on kingdoms to try to kill their a bit of their units. Why did the war begin? The war began because well, it's, as I said, it's really hard to explain. And about the leader, I'm gonna talk in a second. But it's really hard to explain why did it all happen, because well, in the first place, I can't talk about details. Even in English, English live stream, there's probably no one from the Polish server, but I am not allowed to talk about details of this whole war. But this, in shortcut, okay, this alliance wanted to attack our alliance, and some of the players in this alliance didn't like that idea to attack us. So they split and they left this alliance and they created this alliance. Also, they collected many players from different alliances, from all the alliances, because they like the new fresh alliance there. And well, these guys decided to attack those who split because they didn't want to attack us, and that was the main reason. And well, they attacked them, and we reacted, and we attacked Apocalypse. How much does such a war cost in gold? So in gold, it depends if you defend kingdoms, but we are receiving the attacks, as you can see, mostly in green. Like 5% of the attacks are in kingdoms, maybe 5 or 10%, because it's hard. It's expensive to send units to kingdoms. It's really expensive. Just see, if you want to send an attack like 12,000 units, you know, it's like this, 12,000 units. It's already nearly a million coins to send those units, and you also need to have the appearance item to have stronger attack powers in those kingdoms. If you want to make strong enough attacks, you know, so it's better option to have it in green because everyone has outposts and there's just more targets to attack than in kingdoms. So we don't play too much in kingdoms, and because of this we don't pay that much gold. So if you have this thing which makes penny pincher, sorry, reduces army travel cost by 90%, that's enormous difference. And you just need to have this, and if you have this, it's not a big deal, but you still need to have some coins. Like, it depends. Some people use like 500 million in 3 months. Some use like maybe 100 million in 3 months. It depends on your playstyle as well. If you, for example, send defenders often to kingdom and back to main castle to, you know, move them faster or something, it depends on many things actually. Yeah, can't believe people still play this game. Keep it up, guys. Well, some play, but not too many people play this game now. But as you can see, the war goes on. Alright, so what I was supposed to do? Yeah, to find some targets in kingdoms, because it's just easier to find them. And about the leader, because someone wrote to attack the leader. And basically, as I said, I was in this alliance for 2 years nearly, and I talked to him pretty often on TeamSpeak, to the leader, Intermagic, and basically he didn't attack me since the war began, so for like 2 or 3 days. And from my understanding, if he would do that, he would probably do that at the beginning of this war. So, you know, if he wanted to attack me, he would do that at the beginning. And he didn't do that. So from my understanding, he's not attacking me. So I'm okay with this. I accept this. And the other way, I'm not attacking him. So it's like, I know many players from there, and if they don't attack me, I try not to attack them, with some exceptions. And some of them are not from, like, some of them joined this alliance after I left them, after I was actually kicked out, to be precise, because I was, for some of my dumb things I did in the past, connected with live streaming as well, and with live streaming war as well. But it's really hard to find targets which I will attack, and you know, because I know many of them, I don't know to attack them, but this is war and we need to attack each other, you know. Yeah, one of those guys has 59 million might points, but actually we are not receiving too many attacks from him. We had like maybe 20 attacks from him, but this guy this guy here, Mashkara, is sending attacks with 14,500 units, and this is the biggest trouble, I would say, because he's sending a lot of attacks, and well, he has a lot of units to use on the attacks, so that's kind of a problem. He also got this back with his might points, and yesterday he had like 240 million might points, so pretty funny stuff. Alright, so that's how it looked like. How long do you think this war will last? Hard to tell. I think it's not gonna be that long, like previous wars in our server, which was half a year. But this war, I think it's gonna be a matter of month, maybe 2. But hard to tell, to be honest, for me. It's really hard to tell for me. Alright, I see some offensive units there, but I need to wait for my appearance items to be, for my commander to be ready. 4 minutes left, so we need to wait 4 minutes. I can take a look at battle reports actually, because I didn't check the... Yeah, so I can also show you some of them. What's happening there? Alright, so there is not many, but there is some players who have this gate opened, or they have fire casts, especially players who have a smaller amount of units, you know. Hello Fabrico, hello Sam, hello everyone, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so players who don't have especially that many units, they have gates or they have fire casts. Alright, so the... Okay. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, this is horrors. This is horrors, and he did 1-1, and he actually passed the flank. Seriously, with horrors. That's very interesting that he passed the flank. Well, maybe the enemy didn't have a good build item for more units at the wall. Alright, so this is the guy who I was planning to attack, but I need to wait for the appearance item. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty easy to pass on through his flank. To get through his flank, that's good. So I'm gonna try my best. Alright, what's that notification? Oh, some Discord. Some Discord notification. Okay, right. So what's next? I'm just gonna skip very quickly with these small attacks because there's nothing important there. Alright, so this is attack on us. This is attack on us, and yeah, pretty small casualties. There was melee units in the attack, but this was only melee units actually, so pretty poorly made attack. Yeah. Alright, so this guy here, Vanessa 1405, is actually making a lot of trouble as well, because he's sending attacks with terrors. Sorry, veteran horrors, not terrors. With deadly horrors, but the problem is he's sending totally overpowered horror attacks. So you would think that, pretty easy to stop on the flank, yeah? But even if you have 1,500 units on the wall, it's not easy to stop him because he has really strong commander, and this is not actually the strongest one he used. And he also uses the commander with plus horror strength when attacking, so it's really close to mid units at level 0, to be honest. This is what he uses. And as you can see, the commander gangbang does a really good job. And I'm gonna be demonetized on YouTube for that one word. Wow. I forgot about that. Yeah, so the defender lost 8k. Poland 1. Poland 1. Oh, oops, sorry. What is this? Alright, so this is the... damn it. Let me just for a second, yeah, enjoy this beautiful animation. Yes, I have software which allows me to use my mouse on the other PC, and if I move some files over there, it asks me for license. But if I don't move files, it doesn't ask me for license. Anyways, I just need to reset that crap to make it work again. So just a second, let me make it work back. Alright, let's launch it. Okay, and it should be working right now, or is it? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, everything is good, so we're back. I hope you enjoyed the new animation, and we are back. What is this? Alright, Poland 1. Yeah, I just wanted to write this. Poland 1 server. This is Poland 1 server. Poland. Thank you, by the way. I used one of your videos to organize my outpost. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you very much. I mean, that's good that it was useful for you to organize the outpost. Alright, we've got some weaker attacks as well. Oh, and my attack hit. My attack hit, so we're gonna check in just a second. So this attack was... Oh, it's slingshots, that's why. And this is not the best type of tools to use. I mean, there is no shields. The commander isn't great as well. Maybe that's why the casualties there are really small. Alright, let's check my attack defeat is a mass message. What the hell is going on? I think it's just lag. Alright, this one is a mass message, so again, just for a second, let me read this. Let me read this message. Alright, yeah, a good message to read. It's nothing. Okay, So the attack defeat on this guy is looking like this. So he received obviously a lot of support from his alliance. And did I pass the flank? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I passed the flank with half of my attackers lost on this flank. And I managed to get to the courtier on plus 30 with offensive Hall of Legends. How do I get a lot of soldiers? Because I'm level 70 and I only have 8,000 soldiers. I'm gonna show it just a second. Yeah, so this is how it went. I would say it's pretty decent. Let's just check what he had in this castle. Maybe there was mostly mid defenders or maybe mostly ruby defenders. And some players in this alliance actually have mid defenders level 10. We don't have that, but they have this. And if they support with this, it's way harder to pass the wall. Okay, so this is the setup he used. So he apparently used arrow slits with 100 melee units. What's the... you can... Or can you do this? Does it work for the strength of defense melee units but in ranged soldiers? Does it work? I'm not sure actually. Yeah, so only mid defenders. Only actually level 5 mid defenders. I would say this attack was pretty good. Pretty decent. Alright, so let's get back to reports, and I'm gonna show you how to get more units on the wall in a second. How much food am I producing? Now it's less because my castles are on fire, but it's around like 100,000 on average. In main castle it's a bit less. It's actually pretty similar to all of my castles. Guys, if you are able, please keep English in the chat. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, the second attack hit us. I can see there, and he used. Oh, he passed the flank. Unfortunately, he used mid 5, and he passed the flank to the courtyard. I have an attack. Let's check this quickly. All right, it's just a really little attack there. So by the way, what was I supposed to do? Yeah, my second attack on this guy. I sent 2 attacks to him. What? Oh, really? Oh, this is main castle, or isn't it? Yeah. So this is his outpost, and this is his main castle. Yes, exactly. Okay, so very similar situation there. He beat it a bit more of my units, so I made it in wave number 8 there, and in the outpost it was in wave number like 6. Yeah, in number 6. It's number 8 there. That's how it went. So 7.3 attackers there, and 6,000 units killed in his castle. So not bad, not good, not bad. I would say average or maybe a bit moderate. Okay, so someone asked how you can get more soldiers on the wall, and the answer to this question is number 1. I'm gonna show in steps. So now I don't have too many because I don't have my castle on. I have my fire cast. I mean, there's no point of having fire cast because all buildings are burning in this castle. But anyways, you need to have maximum amount of units on the wall there. So you need to have 30 and 20. You know. So this is the first thing to do. The second thing is to have good level of this item. Yeah, wall capacity build item. So you need to have it. Why I have lower? You need to have good item, good level of this item here. Next thing is, alright, so next thing is the appearance item for, what is it? Barracks. I have it there. Alright, so thank you very much. You're Arab, but I love my videos. Keep working. Alright, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, if it's difficult for you to speak English, then feel free to talk to others in your language. It's just pretty hard for me to understand it. Okay, so this item, unit flank on the wall, unit limit on the wall, sorry, and this you can buy at Master Blacksmith. You can buy this, so this is important to have it. You can buy it at Master Blacksmith. Here it's for barracks, so 3 village barracks, and it gives you here 150. You need to upgrade it with some boosters, and you're gonna have more units on the wall. Third thing to remember about is Castellan appearance item. So basically this Castellan look, which gives you plus 20% unit in limit on the castle wall. And the last thing to remember about, also defensive Hall of Legends is also one of the options. And the last one is appearance item all on the mill, because on the mill you can also have appearance item. I don't have it, I think. Floor mill, sorry. Yeah, so you can buy it at the bestseller shop, but it costs you rubies. And you can also get more units on the wall, so you can get up to like over 2000. Nomad Invasion lasts for 1.5 days, so it ends on Tuesday morning. At least if you are in some kind of, or like around European time zone, because if you're on the other side of the globe, then not really. Level 20 wall item, with some effort you can get it in Berrymont if you... Yes, you can get it in Berrymont, of course. Hello Jack Macy, welcome. Welcome there. Okay, so now I can send the attack on here. So I can send this. And I wanted to send it here. Yes. So PvP number 1. Okay. Just like, oh, not horrors actually. Sorry. So we can use, what can we use now? I'm kind of out. I kind of lost all of my offensive units, but I still have some. So I'll use some of them. Alright. Just update this preset and apply for all. In the second wave. In the 7.5. And fill there. And fill there. Okay, everything is set and ready. Yep, so let's go. With an attack on this castle. Okay. And second target, because I want to use all of my units for now. Second target is going to be where to search for. I think I've checked him. Yeah, at the beginning I've checked him. The person with most power in my server. Yes. It's Janoschik. Right there. This is 58 million might points in our server. The most. Alright, what is there? Oh, there is no tools on the wall. Interesting. Maybe the outposts. Yeah, pretty big player, pretty huge amount of might points and all that stuff. Alright, so this defense isn't the best. But, you know, the problem is I know him. And I know it's hard for me to attack them because I know them really well. Such a shame that I have war with guys who I know for a pretty long time. But well. Alright, so it looks like this. And this looks like this. Oh my goodness, there is fire cast with these units. Oh my god. Ooh. 9% later attack warning. So if there is a fire cast with these units, I'm just gonna sweep out everything. If they don't notice and if they don't change it. Oh, there is no cast as well. Oh my god. Ooh. Well. Let's just hit this. Forget about the past. I mean, it's hard to forget about the past, but I don't have high level mid units. But I can use level 4. yeah, level 4 is it's not the strongest, you know, but that's the only one I have. Alright. And this for the second wave. Okay. 7th wave. Like this. Ooh, why is it like melee there? What's wrong there? Oh, because I used auto. Alright, I used the automatic, yeah. But I actually need to change it to melee in later waves because I want to make the most damage there. So if he has no Castellan and 200,000 units, it's gonna be a good hit, hopefully. Alright, so let's send this one. Defense defeat, what is this? Ah, okay. Yeah, but you know, I know those guys, they attack me, so if most of them attack me, I'm gonna attack most of them, except those ones who haven't attacked me yet in the war, so I understand that they don't just want to fight together with who they played in the alliance together for a pretty long time. I mean, I didn't have the best reputation inside the alliance, so I wasn't the loved one, you know. But alright, so they he got a lot of support. I was just trying to catch him with a little amount of defenders, but I failed to catch him with this. Okay, so this wasn't the best. Okay, so I've attacked main castle of him. Now I should probably attack the outposts. Yeah, but I don't have more commanders. Be careful about building this shrine castle. Building this shrine commander. Yes, I know. That's the case. But they didn't use those one. I mean, in this war, we haven't started using those commanders yet. This war is really on a high level because, you know, there was no one moving next to your castle, for example. No one has moved castle yet. And the same way, yeah, there was nearly. Was there any? I think there was no. I think there was no one attacking with the building, destroying, you know, commander. So I think there wasn't any of those. Right, let's maybe use 2 waves. Yeah. And if there's fire cast, I hope to catch his units on the fire cast. And maybe we're going to make a pretty big hit at this castle. I'm just gonna check again if they didn't log on the account or they didn't call him or he himself didn't make any action. No. I will just hope that it goes good. Hi, I'm Subin and I had a question to ask you. If can I send you an email? Yes, sure. Yes, sure. Alright, so this is my email address, by the way, if anyone would like to contact me on email or Discord, Endex play hashtag for whoops, that's not the hashtag 444. Is it 444? Let me check. Yes, 4044. This is my Discord hashtag, so if anyone would like to get in touch with me, that's my info, and it's also in live stream description. It's also in live stream description, so you can also use Discord if you want to contact me. Yes, I have Discord server as well. It's linked in the whoops. Yes, my Discord server is linked in the description, so you can join it if you'd like. We have a few cool features, for example. Whoops. Inappropriate language? What the hell? What's inappropriate there? Oh, because Discord is like Anger in. Yeah, is it? Like if you go to translate.google.com, like Discord, in English it's translated to disagreement between people. So is it understood like some. No, it's not that case. What's the problem? What's the problem there? Something there? I know. Oh, I use .com. All right. Yeah, but it's okay. Okay, you saw it. Ah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, so basically all the info is in the description, so feel free to contact me there. Alright, the appearance item is there. I can see that clearly, that the appearance item has appeared in this castle just when I close the message pop-up. So the castle is there. Was this a bait or no? But we are moving back, guys. I mean, it depends on what the castle is like. Is it strong? It's not the best, but should I keep attack moving, or should I retreat? He's going to receive a lot of support, so there's not a point of defending this. He has a offensive Hall of Legends though. If they don't change it, you can see, okay. If they don't change it, it's gonna be a good hit. So I think I'm gonna keep this, and I'm also attacking this outpost. So did they put a... Oh, where's this outpost? Did they put the appearance item there as well? No, not yet. So I'm gonna keep the attack on outpost actually. Where is it? Oh, this one, the smaller one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this back. Because if they move back... Yeah, dwellings help against destroyers. I know this, yes. But we don't have destroyers yet in the war, so I'm not building them. If we are going to start like receiving destroyers attacks, I'm gonna build some dwellings in my castles, obviously. Do you really want to call back your army? Yes, I do. Yes, because if they have castle and everything, let's just skip this guy and keep searching. So maybe in kingdoms? Maybe kingdoms, let's see. Alright, this is actually... But I don't have any combat items in kingdoms. That's the problem. The problem is the other way. Alright, so he sent me an attack today. Let's maybe make a revenge on him. Let's make a revenge. Let's just check what he has in his castle. That's interesting. Because he sent me a 7,000 attack today. And he has some defenders here. Okay, alright. How's it look? Okay, so he doesn't have anything in outposts. Apparently. Yep. I know the strategy with destroyers because people who had war before us, yeah, they did that a lot. Some of them had like more dwellings than granaries actually. Alright, there's nothing there, so I need to keep moving. Still keep moving. They're actually in a row, as you can see there. So there is one guy from this alliance, the second guy, the third guy, as you can see. And the leader is there, but I don't attack him. Who to attack is the question. Let's just maybe try this. But I don't have a lot of offensive units, so well. And by the way, what's the price of secondary set in the Hall of Legends? Oh, it's the same. Oh, I thought it's way more expensive. Like opening gate is more expensive with every next one. Alright, this looks pretty. This looks good. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Let's maybe try to make it like to make the attacks at the same time, to land them at the same time. There's nothing there, damn it. So if there's nothing there, there's no point of trying to do this actually. So that's basically a very common strategy to defend your main, but to have fire cast in your outpost, as you can see there. Alright, what's this attack? Yeah, 14k. I don't even pay attention to this. Alright, yeah, so I just wrote not to support me, well, 14,000 units, as you can see there. It's gonna be a bit less. It's like 12,200, something like this. But anyways, alright, so I'm gonna check my email in the evening, great, and try to respond. Oh, okay, so in your server, for example, wars are short, jumpers going every hour. Jumpers? What are jumpers? Like people who jump with their castles on the map, so they move their castles? Is that what you mean? Because I'm not into, the game, like, in-game language too much. Especially, the English. Like words you use. From my understanding, people who move their castles, but I'm not sure. Alright, there's some Ruby defenders. I can try to hit this, but he has the appearance item actually. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's check this. Right. There's a war on my server that is going on for more than a year, and only 2 of the 4 alliances remain strong. Oh yeah. Yeah, the war makes people, make the alliances weaker. Hello Nin, welcome. Nin or 9. I never know how to read your name because is it written like, is it supposed to be written read in to read it in German or in English? So it's Nine or 9. Yeah, but anyways, welcome everyone. Nin 9, 9. Okay, all right. Now I know. And also, how is it going with your was it the Discord? Or am I supposed to say it, or it's a surprise or something? The Discord thing you are coding now. The Discord thing. Alright. So, maybe try him, but he has appearance items everywhere. Oh, let's see how his castle looks like. Oh, alright, I see. Yeah, I'm also in a queue. I'm talking about the, it's finished. Oh, nice. Can it be tested on my, on my ones, or you don't need more testing now? Because anyways, I was also trying to get in contact with Chrome Crouch about, the voucher code I was supposed to have like 2 months ago or something, but no response. So I guess I've got to wait more. Maybe it was cancelled. But waiting with hope that it's gonna come one day. And I'm gonna have my own code. There was one actually from this guy from Twitch. What's his name? Arcsterix or something like this. Yeah, he had the creator code. Just like in other games, creator codes. And that would be actually good to have creator codes in the Good Game Empire Ruby shop and to receive some money from this. So you'd have like auto promotion of Ruby purchases because creators would encourage their viewers to buy, so they would also earn from the creator code. Well, that's how it works in many different games, and that would be pretty interesting from my perspective. Yeah, it would be worth it. Contact support. I mean, I have open ticket with Chrome Crouch directly, so yeah, I'm gonna write an email to them. Maybe they have a lot of work or something, but basically, maybe they are working on harder nomads or something, I know. Because it's interesting if the event difficulty update is about only foreign invasion, or it's about all the events, also Nomad and Berrymont, for example. I'm very interested in this. Because first I thought that is the attack, well, yeah, it's good, but I don't think it's gonna make a lot of damage, but anyways. Alright, what is this? What is this? Is it our player or their player? No, their player. Ah, that is very good to attack. Yeah, this update, which was already pulled to the main servers, is only for glory events, but I'm talking about like in general, because they said that they want to improve event difficulty, and by event do they mean only the glory events, or they're also going to work on nomads, on Berrymont, on samurai, etc. So it's interesting if we see harder versions of nomad and stuff or no, because firstly I thought that we're gonna receive all events harder, but now I'm not sure. I'm not sure how is it going to look like. All right, so I think I got a message on my phone about the attack. Oh, not actually. Anyways, yeah, we have the SMS systems. Alright, so this is his castle. It'd be really good to attack that castle. Okay, so I have one attack there. Actually, I'm gonna call this back because, well, the point is I don't have many offensive units and I don't want to waste them on castles I know they are not going to make a lot of damage. And here, it's a good castle because if he doesn't change anything, he has very easy defense to pass on the wall, even with this defensive Hall of Legend, because he has it on 3 flanks. I think it's a better target than a guy who has 500,000 defenders ready to send over to this outpost. Well, alright, and the 3rd outpost is there. Oops, okay. So, how is it looking? Yeah, so we've had this one. The Castellan is usual, but what about, yeah, this is normal Castellan. Oh, this is actually very easy to hit. Should I be hitting this with Samurai? Maybe. He has early detection. Oh no, he doesn't have early detection in the Castellan. That's good, that's very good. I can try some cool ways of attacking, because this is only offensive units. He has like 250 defense with usual Castellan. Let's just bookmark this as yeah, exclamation mark. Basically, also a pro tip: if you put exclamation marks, it's going to be at the top, and maybe some letters after this. But basically, exclamation mark is used to have it before the like alphabet letters, you know. Okay, so what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to attack this, but before, yeah, samurai units. So I have a lot of them to attack fortresses, but now the situation has changed a bit, and it's not about fortresses, more about the war. Alright, so he's attacking me, and I have many offensive units, 65,000. I need to pay attention to this. Okay, so where is this guy? Here. And let's try the silent strategy. I hope that no one from the Polish server, especially from their alliance, is watching me, but I cannot be sure. Alright, so this commander will be used for some different stuff. Does it have a late detection? Ooh, where is it? It doesn't have, actually? What is this crap? Ah, what is that? That's not actually for later. That's not good for PvP. Alright, so later detection. Maybe something stronger I have. Not this one. No, I think this is the best one. So it's PvP 4, where is it? Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, so now it's later detection. Let's see. Okay, and with me, with later detection, and he doesn't have the later detection in his Castellan, it should work pretty well. So I'm gonna send like, and it also depends on his, you know, on his watchtower level. Alright, let's send something like this, even not too big, because I don't want to mess this up. It can't be too big, because they need to react very late. Maybe even something like this. Let's just give it a try. Let's give it a try. It's 10 minutes, and I think they should sit like 2 minutes maybe. Maybe it's not gonna be enough for them to log in for his account or call him or something. Or maybe if they are watching the live stream. Ah, yeah. He wrote like he's sad because I called back the army. Well, he is so sad that I called back the army. What is this espionage? Oh, it's the other castle. Okay. Attack defeat on this castle is looking like... Okay, so it's like 700,000 defenders there. It's not bad. the flag was passed pretty easily in maybe number 5. Yeah, wave number 5. The flag was passed, and as we can see there, yeah, in the courtyard, there was a decent fight. Only level 7 ranged units. Why I forgot about melee? Dang it. My bad. But yeah, I would say it's pretty okay for this amount of defenders to make this this size of like of casualties. I can actually send this to Discord. Why not? Because we are sending in Polish server, in Polish Discord server, we are sending like. Let me just check, okay? So since the war began, so in reports channel, in the reports channel in the Discord server, and after so it started on let's put 4th of November, and has image, and this is the filter. There was 550 messages with reports in the Discord server, and some of them have like 10 in one picture or something. So basically, hell a lot of messages, you know. Right. So has he reacted to the attack yet or no? How is it looking like? Maybe they are watching my live stream and they know. Oh, it doesn't look like. It doesn't look like it. So let me try the other castle, which has only offensive units. So I'm just gonna try a bit harder to get there. Yeah, PvP1 is the strongest commander, and something like this. Yeah, but I don't want to scare him, so it needs to land after that one. Oh, and he has later detection here. Oh, he has. I mean earlier, he has. So it's not gonna work, unfortunately. But in this one, I hope it's gonna work and he's not gonna see the attack. And here, how is it look? Also earlier attack warning, so unfortunately he has this there. And here, I think I can send a whole attack because, or did I already? No. So I can send a whole attack because it's easy to get past there. And there is no earlier detection, but there is some defenders on free side, so it's not gonna be easy to break through with samurais. Let's quickly check again if he still has this defense like before. Alright. Yeah, is this, or is it the same? It looks a bit different. Let me just take a look at my own live stream. So this is live now, and before I had this open. Is it the same? Oh yes, it's the same. That's just my bad. I thought that something changed there, but it's the same. So, well, it's the same. It's the same. My bad. Right, I need to close this and I need to go to Chrome. Okay. Alright, so let's just attack him. And I need to hide my offensive units on before this attack hits. Well, PvP number 1. Oh yes, okay. But he's gonna see this attack actually, just at the moment of sending it. So maybe I'm gonna wait just a little more. How to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna wait this 6 minutes. Maybe he's not gonna react, because if I send this big attack now, he's gonna see it and he's gonna check outposts as well. And if I don't, then this samurai attack has a chance of landing well. I mean, it's just 8,000 and this full castle is equipped there, so I'm not gonna make a like great damage there, but still something. What happened? What happened? What is this? Attack defeat. Oh. Alright. Oh, that's a good target to hit. Let's go there first. So, apparently he had the appearance item. There was still bigger. Yeah, so this was 5,000 units attack only. And there was bigger losses even with that. Let me try something different. I don't have the bestsellers, unfortunately. Let's maybe attack the other one to make it harder for them. So, PvP number 2. And I'm just gonna make it like PvP is gonna... I mean, it's gonna be horrors. Because I can buy them with rubies, you know. So. Horrors and maybe like... something like this, I know. Or maybe some of them which I don't have too many. Like those ones maybe. Oh, you can't swap this. Yeah, a huge blame on GGS basically. When you try to swap these mid units, for example, I click on level 0 and I want to change this with level 4. I do this, and it's still level 4. So that's basically a important thing to change. And about, you know, because normally it's gonna change. It's gonna change to what you click with. But with mid units, it's not working like this. You need to click there and remove and choose again. So that's that's pretty bad. Alright, so it's PvP. Yeah, PvP preset. All waves. Maybe add those units. What did it use? Melee. No. What is this music? Damn it. What is this? So I wanted some... I had some playlists, but it changed to some... Okay. Yeah, cool places. Something like this. Can be this one. Alright. Whoops, 2 minutes to move out the units. So just like this, and wave number 2. Okay. And wave number 7. Okay. Change this. Because melee, as you can see, melee with ranged is changing, but the same kind of like ranged with range is not changing. Okay, so let's do it like this. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, it's filled. So let's try it. And maybe he already has the appearance item there. Maybe he's watching the live stream. Or someone from their alliance. Not actually, I think. Alright, and now I have him in bookmarks actually. Okay. So now I have to move back the units in order not to lose them. Okay. It's still some offensive units. It's like too many different kinds. Alright, I'm not gonna hide the 83 of those. Yeah, just 1 hour. I'm gonna call it back in a second. So it's, as you can see, a big attack, a strong commander, and basically not that worth defending this. Even though I have like 400,000 defenders ready on the board, but it's not worth defending those biggest attacks, or like keeping those defenders for smaller attacks. Alright, so how is it going with my attacks? It's here. Did they change the appearance item? No. It's actually empty, so maybe they are not going to defend this outpost actually, because this one wasn't empty. But this one? It would be better to attack this outpost actually. So, my bad. Well, I can try later. I can try after that one. And how is it going there? Please tell me that he hasn't changed anything there. Please. Oh, no. He moved out all the units except some demon horrors, I guess. Pretty weird. Huh? Yeah, really weird to see this. So, at least I'm gonna kill those units. Right, and as you can see, I lost 767,000 mid. Well, that's the worst part of those attacks actually, I must say. So as you can see, just like on the test server. And this is all because I lost my units. I got them back with a huge amount of mid. And well, now I'm losing it. Yeah, but this happens, and Alright, so where is this attack? When is it landing? So he's on his account. He's online. And I'm not gonna surprise him. But still. Oh, he moved out everything. But I got some meat back, like 1/10 of a percentile of what I got. Alright, but any honor points or something? Oh yeah, a lot. Nice. Okay, so let's try his main, because his main isn't looking the best. I mean, the defense setup isn't looking the best. Maybe it's still the same. Oh, it's empty as well. Okay. So he is emptied. Okay. Are they defending this? No, they're not. So maybe. And is there anything? Yes, there is. I can actually make something different. So I can try to make it like, yeah, call this back, okay. And like I try to land, this is not important. I can try to land both attacks at the same time. So I need to move back my offensive units as well. Is it this one? No. Yeah, this one. So call this back. Okay. 1 minute 30. All right. And this is gonna, I know, probably the last one to make. Please can you show us the Ruby item of courtier that gives 170% and thank you in advance. It's not like one element, you need to have multiple elements in order to get this much courtyard. So okay, basically the first one is, you can have Hall of Legends as well, I don't have it. I don't have it used there. I don't know why actually. I could use it. I can actually apply it. And yeah, I can apply it and upgrade to epic. I have one legendary, but after epic you can still upgrade to legendary to refresh the, or can you? Can you? Oh yes, you can apply, as you can see. So you can make it last like 2 times longer, actually. So it's worth upgrading first to epic, then to legendary, basically. And right, so I have even more courtyard now. So this is the first one, and this is from the bestseller shop. And how to sort it? Yes, bakery has melee units, barracks have flank unit limit. Yeah, the encampment has courtyard balls, so this is the one to go for. Hospital has front unit, so no. Defensive workshop has strength in courtyard as well. You can win this in foreign event, I think. Estate has flank unit limit. Stables have courtyard strength but for defending. Stone mansion has ranged. Storehouse has flanks. Hall of Legends has courtyard. And is it all? Yes, so that's all. So you need to have the appearance items for Hall of Legends. And what else? Encampment. Yeah, was it encampment? Damn it, where is it? Yeah, encampment, Hall of Legends, and the third one. Yeah, and defensive workshop, and that's 48 plus 48 plus 72, so it's 168% basically. So that's really big boost for your courtyard strength. Okay, for the keep we don't have any here. No, there is, I think. How is it like that I don't have any? Oh my goodness, that's my bad. I forgot about the keep. Most important. How? It's courtyard as well, yes. I'm so dumb, I forgot about it. For this whole time when I used most of my units. Or maybe it ran out, because it's really short period of time for this item. Only 2 days. No, I think I had it. I had it at the beginning and I forgot now. Okay. So now my commander is going to be actually like 300% courtyard or something like this. What is this? Oh. So showing on him, my commander now has, yes, 322% basically. So my bad, I forgot about this courtyard. um, about the cheapest one from the keep, and I bought all the ruby ones. Yeah, so that's how you make the 320 courtyard 212 flank limit commander. I'm not gonna bore you, make you bored with Nomad today, as you can see. I don't pay attention to this, I don't care. We just care about war today and this month probably. So what else did I send to them? Oh, I wanted to land these attacks at the same time. I wanted to land the attacks at the same time, and I'm gonna try it, and it's gonna be the last attack actually for this live stream. Yeah, PvP1, and it goes like, I think I can still use it, use mid units I mean. So this goes in the middle, this goes for flanks, this goes for flanks, okay, alright. And the upgrade preset, all waves, number 2, number 7, auto, and auto. Alright, and this is going to be, oh, oops, we need range there, not melee actually. No, we need range there. Ranged and some melee at the end maybe. Yeah, like this. Because if I do this, he can't use his appearance item on both of his castles. So he has to buy another one, or he has to have higher losses on one of his castles, which I attack. Alright, so I think I can do this on 2300, but I'm not gonna risk it if I don't make it on this time. 02, let's say. I will need to input this when the time changes, when the hour here changes. I will need to click this and input it to be the most precise, to slow down at the same second. I explained this in one of my videos, by the way, so if you want to learn how to send attacks at the same time, you can pay attention now or watch the video on my account, on my channel. Alright, so slow down. Just wait for this number to change here. Yeah, 2302. Alright, slow down. Alright, and the second castle I'm gonna attack. Let's just check if there's still those units. Alright, battle report. Ooh, that's pretty nice. The Wind of Change has attacked Piotr Ruler. That's a good defense. That's a good defense. He didn't stop the flank. It's really hard to stop his flank. He has 300 unit limit on the flanks and 420 courtyard, as you can see there. So it's pretty enormous. And yeah, that's just how it looks. Like, alright, so this is good. And let's attack the other outpost, and it's gonna be the finishing. So here, PvP2. Alright, so this, I think this is good. Everything is filled. No. It's using melee? No, it's using ranged, okay. No, it's using melee. Damn. I don't want to have melee on flanks, but I can have it on the front. Okay. Sound of wave. Oh, why is it? Okay. Hello Jeremy, welcome to the live stream. Okay, just like this. And some melee at the end. Okay. That's good, I think. If I miss some units, I'm gonna fill it. Okay. And now auto attack, I mean not auto attack, but slow down to 2302. Alright, so let's wait for it to change and slow it down as well. So I would be able to make it on time on 11 p.m. o'clock, 11 p.m. I mean. So let's just wait for the number, and when it changes, you need to click there and input the time of the attack. It's mostly used in, you know, Beyond the Horizon event, this like strategy to land attacks at capitals on 12:30 p.m. Alright, 02, and that's good to go. So let's see how is it connected, both of them. Yeah, 1 second later, so it's basically pretty well done. Well done. So I can share results of this in my Discord server in the reports channel. Why not? I'm gonna send you if you're interested in how it went, how the strategy went. On mobile, we don't have this. Oh, you don't have the option to slow down attacks. Oh, that's really, you know, big change. I'm gonna actually write this to my video idea of changes between, differences between Empire for Kingdoms and Good Game Empire. So I already have like higher prices of rubies. You can't see like buildings layout in E4K. The overall like community of E4K is different. E4K doesn't have laboratories. You can unlock the research tower from level 30 on E4K. You can't autofill the Smithy in Empire for Kingdoms. It has way worse autofilling of attack. It has more expensive attack presets for some reason. Ruby buildings have less levels, but they have the same bonus. You can't exchange nomad tabs to coins, which is a huge difference. And to get points for the LTPE, you need to exchange 600 tabs on the nomad invasion. 600 nomad tabs. So that's all the differences I have. Well, yeah. So such a shame that E4K has many differences. You have to attack without coin. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so guys, I think it's gonna be it for today. So I hope you liked, you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, please leave a like, and that would be really great. And I'm gonna make a war video for this week because I made one for Polish channel, but it's hard to to make a war video in 2 languages at the same time because it's basically about in real-time combat. So it's just like I can't make the same video for 2 languages, Yeah, so good luck to you. Thank you very much for staying today with me, and I hope you have a good morning or afternoon or evening. Good luck to you in the game, and see you on next videos and live streams. Yeah, so see you later. Bye.